Hello and welcome back to my channel. Glory to Jesus, honor to Mary and Joseph. As Father Greg Mackay, head chaplain at Thomas Aquinas College, New England campus, opened the door to the sacristy, preparing for an early morning hour of Eucharistic adoration on Easter Sunday. He was hit by a wall of black smoke, and immediately he said, "This is a fire. We have a fire here." Mackay could see flames devouring the floor and walls of the wooden sacristy in the Our Lady of Perpetual Help Chapel, which houses tens of thousands of dollars of handmade antique vestments along with incense. He immediately sprung into action. Mackay ran for the fire extinguisher and gave his best to put out the fire, but the flame raged in the over 100-year-old wooden church, which just went through a more than $1 million renovation in 2022. He called the local Northfield Fire Department. As he was waiting for them to arrive, he ran to retrieve another fire extinguisher and exhausted that one as well. The fire department arrived and quickly put the fire out, but the sacristy was lost. The church sustained major smoke damage. It's unclear whether or not the vestments, some of which contain horsehair, metal, and gold threads and stuffing, can be refurbished, Mackay said. The cost of damages has not yet been calculated. Although the church suffered extensive damage, its structure remained stable, something that Mackay believes was the work of God. After the fire was put out, one of the fire authorities told Mackay, "You could have lost the whole church very, very easily. Somebody was watching over you." Mackay said, "God was in control. If I hadn't gone over that early, it really could have been a different story. So we are just all very grateful. We are very fortunate we didn't lose the whole church." For now, Mass is being celebrated in a different location on campus. As for what caused the fire, Mackay believes that it was the improper disposal of incense following the Easter Vigil Mass the night before. He said that one of the newer altar servers may have disposed of the foil, charcoal, and incense in the trash bin instead of leaving it in the thurible to cool overnight. The thurible is the vessel in which incense is burned during the liturgy. Mackay said that as he was walking through the sacristy with the fire chief after the blaze, he discovered there were no incense, charcoal pieces, or ashes in the thurible. "I knew instantly that was the cause of the fire. Somebody took it out and threw it in the garbage," he said. "Where the garbage was, that's where the heart of the fire was. They probably wrapped up the tin foil and then just thought they were doing the right thing and just put it in the garbage," he said. "We could have lost the whole church. We are just so very grateful we didn't." St. Thomas Aquinas College campus in Santa Paula, California, was founded in 1971. The New England campus was added to the college in 2019. The two campuses have a combined enrollment of 439 undergraduate students. The college, which is dedicated to renewing what is best in the Western intellectual heritage and to conducting liberal education under the guiding lights of the Catholic faith, receives no funding from the government or the Catholic Church. We thank God for putting this fire out. Please let us be very careful in our various houses, because even matches can as well do this. When we light a matches or we use the matches, let us ensure that the light is properly off before we throw them in the garbage bin, because we notice that when you use the matches probably to light a gas or to light whatever candle, and you just put it in the trash bin, it can ignite from there. Once there is pepper or waterproof or whatever, it can ignite from there, as this one happened in the case of Toribo. The charcoal that was used in the Toribo was not properly lit out. You can see the sacristy badly damaged. You can see it. It was the Toribo. They went to put the Toribo, the whole charcoal, inside the garbage, and that ignited the fire. Thank God for waking up Father Maki. So we thank God for this miracle.